Hi, my name is Sean and I'm a product strategist. What I want to talk to you about today is a strategy that I consider to be an accelerator towards success in product. What it has to do with is who you choose as your target market. So let's dive in. I talk a lot about the fact that the vast majority of products fail. If we take a closer look to learn why they fail, it's likely because they didn't understand their target market well enough. Learning a new market is difficult if you haven't spent a lot of time in it yourself. But if instead you choose to solve problems in a market that you do understand well, you're going to make progress that much more quickly because of how important it is to understand your target market. Because of this, I'm going to encourage you to exercise caution if you're considering solving problems in a market for which you're unfamiliar. And this is because if you don't know everything about that target market, you're likely to miss something that's important and can ultimately torpedo your product efforts. Instead, what I might encourage you to do is to solve your own problem for which the market you are already in, so no one knows it or understands it as well as you do. You'll also know where the gaps are in terms of any existing solutions in the market. It's your problem, so you've likely searched for solutions to it, and if you've come up short, you may have just stumbled upon an opportunity to bring a product successfully to market. If you choose to do this, I want to share with you some other accelerators you're likely to experience towards progress. Not only are you the best person to solve these problems because you know the target market intimately well, but more than likely you know other people in this market as well, just from your efforts of growing the business that you currently have. And that's going to give you access to a lot more people from which you can get that critical discovery data to further validate your value proposition. I want to share a case study for a product that has successfully leveraged this strategy. The product in question is called BASECAMP, which essentially is a project management software tool. It was born out of necessity from a company called 37 Signals, which at the time was doing web development and web design. They were offering services like that. So they brought the product BASECAMP to market because what they found was available didn't meet their needs. As it turned out, a lot of other people needed that product as well too. And today it generates tens of millions of dollars in profit each year. As such, that company has essentially switched now from running what was the service-based organization to the product-based organization entirely because of how successful it grew. So this strategy worked really well for them, and it can work really well for you. When you're ready to bring a product to market, it doesn't have to exist as just software. You can also leverage a model I refer to as the productized service model. So if you have a professional services organization, leveraging a productized service model to bring your product to market will essentially create something that will scale better than your current services do. The best way to get started would be to look for your top problem worth solving. A good area to search for when you're trying to find something like this is to think through what it would take for you to reach a scale that's significantly greater than the one that you're at today. So if you were to reach 5 times, 10 times as many customers, what would need to change in order for you to be able to successfully do that? I can help you identify this top problem worth solving and build a product strategy roadmap towards success for your product. To learn more about what I can do to help you out, send me an email at sean@nxtstep.io. That's Sean, S-E-A-N, at NxtStep, NxtStep.io.